Hello, Torek here, bringing you the latest Final Fantasy XIV news. In this video, I'll be looking over the patch notes for Final Fantasy XIV's latest patch, patch 6.28. Before I get started, if you find this video helpful and want to stay up to date on all the Final Fantasy XIV news, please consider subscribing to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. Okay, let's take a look at the notes. The notes for patch 6.28 are now available and include details on some job action adjustments and the addition of a new North American data center and worlds. Battle system. Actions and traits have been adjusted as follows. Each action and trait is listed as it appears at level 90. Warrior Fellcleave. Potency has been increased from 470 to 490. Upheaval. Potency has been increased from 360 to 370. Reaper. Lemur Slice. Potency has been increased from 200 to 220. Plentiful Harvest. Potency has been changed from 520 to 800 to 720 to 1000. Communal. Potency has been increased from 1000 to 1100. Bard Imperial Arrow. Potency has been increased from 200 to 230. Machinist. Heat Blast. Potency has been increased from 180 to 200. Drill. Potency has been increased from 580 to 600. Air Anchor. Potency has been increased from 580 to 600. Wildfire. Potency for each weapon skill landed has been increased from 220 to 240. Chainsaw. Potency has been increased from 580 to 600. Black Mage. Foul. Potency has been increased from 560 to 600. Xenoglossy. Potency has been increased from 760 to 800. Enochian. Improvement to Enochian's magic damage increase has been changed from 20% to 21%. Arcanist Summoner. Fester. Potency has been increased from 300 to 340. Inferno. Potency has been increased from 700 to 750. Earthen Fury. Potency has been increased from 700 to 750. And Aerial Blast. Potency has been increased from 700 to 750. Red Mage. Enchanted Riposte. Potency has been increased from 220 to 280. Enchanted Zorchow. Potency has been increased from 100 to 150. Combo potency has been increased from 290 to 340. Enchanted Redoublement. Potency has been increased from 100 to 130. Combo potency has been increased from 470 to 500. Red Mage Magic Mastery 3 now increases the potency of Enchanted Riposte, Enchanted Zorchow, and Enchanted Redoublement. Sage. Phlegma 3. Potency has been increased from 510 to 600. Really glad to see a lot of these buffs, but I still feel for the paladins. PvP. The following adjustments have been made to PvP actions. Dark Knight, Eventide. Time required to fill the limit gauge has been increased. Potency has been changed from 10,000 to 20,000 to 6,000 to 24,000. Gunbreaker, Drawl and Junction. While under the effect of Junction Healer, targets in the area of effect of certain actions will now be healed even when obstructed by objects on the field. Nebula, potency of damage reflected has been increased from 3,000 to 4,000. Aura, regen potency has been increased from 3,000 to 4,000. Relentless Rush. Relentless Shrapnel effect now also reduces target's damage dealt by 4%. Monk, Snap Punch. Potency has been increased from 5,000 to 6,000. Demolish. Potency has been increased from 5,000 to 6,000. Riddle of Earth recast time has been reduced from 30 to 25 seconds. Ninja, Sakuchi. Hidden effect duration has been reduced from 5 to 4 seconds. Huton, movement speed effect has been reduced. Bard, Powerful Shot. Movement speed while casting has been increased. Machinist, blast charge. Movement speed while casting has been increased. Bishop auto turret. To improve clarity of the targeted area of effect, the ground targeting radius has been increased from 1m to 5m meters. Aether mortar, duration of effect increasing target's damage taken has been increased from 5 to 7 seconds. Barrier effect duration has been increased from 5 to 7 seconds. Dancer, honing dance, reduction to damage taken has been changed from 20% to 25%. Black mage soul residence, the effect has been removed. Summoner, Ruin 3, potency has been increased from 4,000 to 5,000. Astral Impulse, potency has been increased from 6,000 to 7,500. Fountain of Fire, potency has been increased from 4,000 to 5,000. Mega Flare, targets in the area of effect will now take damage even when obstructed by objects on the field. Red Mage, Magic Barrier, HP recovered via healing actions has been reduced from 20% to 10%. Effect duration has been reduced from 10 to 8 seconds. Frazzle, reduced HP recovery via healing actions has been changed from 20% to 10%. Effect duration has been reduced from 10 to 8 seconds. Targets in the area of effect will now be affected even when obstructed by objects on the field. White Mage, Afflatus, Missouri. Range has been reduced from 30 to 25 yams. Miracle of Nature, range has been reduced from 15 to 10 yams. Astro, the Balance, the primary target and nearby party members in the area of effect will now be affected even when obstructed by objects in the field. The Bowl, primary target and nearby party members in the area of effect will now be affected even when obstructed by objects in the field. The Arrow, the primary target and nearby party members in the area of effect will now be affected even when obstructed by objects in the field. Crystalline Conflict. Season 3 will end and Season 4 will begin. When the season ends, the top 100 ranking players from each data center will receive vouchers via the Moogle delivery service. Players finishing in Bronze tier or higher can claim rewards by speaking with the Feast Quartermaster in the Wolves' Den. Learn more about the rewards. At the start of Season 4, all competitors will be placed 5 risers below where they finished Season 3 with 0 rising stars. Items. The following items are now dyeable. These are the gear sets. The top half are obtained through Neverreap and the Fractal Continuum. Those 2 dungeons are level 60 and the pieces are item level 160. The bottom half of the list, starting with the Zenobian set, is from Castrum Arbania, which is the level 69 leveling dungeon. And those pieces are item level 288. System. A new logical data center and worlds have been added for the North American region. New logical data center is called Dynamis. The newly established worlds are Halicarnassus, Madian, Marlith, and Seraph. Resolved issues. The following issues have been addressed. An issue in undertaking the Omicron daily quest well below standard, a fertile blend, and using their heads, wherein the icon next to the quest objectives in the duty list appeared green even when they were not completed. An issue in the Sillidan subterranean variant dungeon, wherein ground-targeted actions did not function properly when targeting certain locations during boss battles. An issue in PvP wherein players under the effect of Meteor Drive inflicted by the monk action Meteor Drive could still execute the action Purify. An issue in PvP wherein players under the effect of Hysteria inflicted by the Reaper action Tenebrae could still execute the action Purify. An issue in PvP wherein the Excog effect granted by the Scholar action Seraph Flight was not immediately applied to party members. An issue in PvP wherein the Excog effect granted by the Scholar action Seraph Flight did not immediately trigger when its requirements were met. An issue wherein players under the effect of Cardia or Cardion granted by the Sage action Cardia could not be healed by the Sage actions Eucrasian Dosis 2, and Eucrasian Dosis 3. An issue on Island Sanctuary wherein players can reattempt to capture certain animals after failing under certain conditions. An issue wherein the graphics of the practical ponytail hairstyle did not display correctly when playing as a female Vera under certain conditions. An issue wherein the graphics of the tall tail's hairstyle did not display properly when riding certain mounts. An issue when equipping the Manderville axe wherein the graphics of the action heavy swing did not display it properly in PvE or PvP under certain conditions. An issue on Island Sanctuary wherein gathering multiples of a single item would only count once toward agriculture and the Mine Now achievements. Other minor text issues have also been addressed. Other various issues have also been addressed. Alright, that's everything for patch 6.28. What do you think of the buffs? I think it's kinda late to buff everything this far into the patch, but what do you think? Too late or just in time? I'm curious to see if all the dancers will go back to machinists now, but we'll have to see if these buffs are enough. I want to hear what you think, so please leave a comment. If you enjoyed this video, please toss it a like and hit subscribe for more Final Fantasy XIV news, minions, and housing item content. Thanks for watching, till next time.